Yo, my name is Gib, and I want to tell you guys what my day one plans are going to be in Duet Night Abyss, and kind of like a mini guide on all the stuff you can do in the game as a beta player that played both of the betas and had a lot of hours in them. I'll be streaming twitch.tv/Gib. Tons of, I'm going to be playing for a very long time. I can't play Kejo, which I'm sad about. And, just someone that really enjoyed the game. So you can, tell you guys what I plan on getting into and a little bit about the game. So, realistically, though, a lot of the game is probably going to be changed because they switched off of a gacha monetization method from the base method before with farming the character. I'm a little gameplay in the background, from when I was playing the betas. But biggest thing, I'm going to be enjoying the game, and I hope you're enjoying the game. And also, I want you to tell me who of the 19 characters that we are going to be able to get for free are you going to be going for. If you don't know, we're going to start off with 7 characters, starter characters, okay? A lot of people have seen this starter character thing and they're like, where's the other characters? These are just the starter character guys. These are the ones that you're going to be getting from main story and just like basic gameplay stuff. Like Liz Bell, she's new, she wasn't in the beta. She is going to be from Mystic Maze. Mystic Maze is like a roguelike mode in the game. If you played any of the roguelikes, any of the gacha games, it's very similar to that. Like walk through doors, get buffs, so on, fight bosses, X amount of doors you pass through, all that type of stuff. Of these starter characters, though, I kind of want to explain all of them a little bit. So we have Berenica. Oh, also, if you played Warframe before, you know 90% of Duet Night Abyss, by the way. Just letting you know. If you played Warframe, I'm letting you know right now, you know 90% of Duet Night Abyss. All you need to know is relics, and relics are secret letters and vice versa. Weapons work the same. Demon wedges are your mods. What else? Characters are your Warframes. The Forge and all of that is the same. They have it grouped up in one area. Pretty much the same stuff. Anyways, going back into talking about the starter characters here. So Berenica, she plays a lot like Excalibur. If you don't know who Excalibur is, he is a sword-wielding character with a lot of dashes, and when he ults, he empowers his sword, and then he can start sending out like slashes with his ult. Berenica plays like that. We have Rebecca. Rebecca kind of plays like Octavia a little bit. She's a very AFK character. She puts down these jellyfish on the floor and they pulse and do a lot of damage. You're probably going to have her as one of your support characters. You could have her as your on-fielder if you want to, because you could just AFK with her. Have another, support character be doing stuff. Outsider kind of plays like Ash. He can go invisible. He's an assassin type character. He also summons a, little Shadow Jutsu clone, I'm pretty sure, if they haven't changed that. And then Daphne is just a very standard healer. She's a support character. Not much to say about her. I guess pre-rework Oberon, closest thing to Daphne. Margie, okay, I have something about Margie. Okay, hopefully they change Margie. Margie is the lamest character in Duet Night Abyss that I've played. I don't know if it's in this VOD or if it's in this one. It's this one. Okay, I will say Margie is the lamest character I have played in Duet Night Abyss. I think she is very clunky and her skill does not make any sense. Now, obviously, you can use any weapon and any, any primary weapon and melee weapon on a character, but like her abilities, I don't know if I played it because I think I was wondering if they changed her or not when I got into the second beta. This is day 1 footage of the second beta. As you can see, I already knew where the chests were and everything. I'm pretty sure they're not going to change where these chests are. Yeah, okay. Did I do her skills or no? Do I do her skills? I don't even think I did her skills. Oh yeah, this is something crazy you could do. This is something, yo, this is tech. I don't know if anyone found this. Because the weapon and the melee are both bound to your mouse with left click, right click, you could do like some crazy DPS from spamming your primary and your melee at the same time. It was like really good with certain weapons. Like the shotgun, it would go crazy with it. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know if they changed this. This was actually, like, this shreds enemies. Like a boss you're fighting or something, this like absolutely deletes them. Anyways, I don't know if I played Margie and actually did her abilities, because I think like I was like, I played her in the first beta, she was buns. Did I actually do, I think I just wanted to explore it because I already, let me see. Do I do her skills here? This is her ult. Oh, the game lagged so hard you couldn't even see that, Jen. Okay, just trust me on Margie gameplay, It felt kind of buns, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. Someone that did not feel buns though, but he's not gonna be in 1.0 is Kejo, man. This guy is the GOAT. This guy is the GOAT, man. This is the best character in the game by far. He is so fun to play. He has 3 different weapons that he swaps in between for his powers. This is so bloons. My bitrate is absolutely dying trying to process this. But just Kejo is the craziest. When I saw that you could play Kejo in this second beta, I was like, wait, they cooked. The combat feels crazy. I literally only want to play this guy. So I think I'm probably going to like main like Veronica and something until I'll probably play Lin. Lin is like Mesa until this guy is playable, which I guess is like a month or 2 from now. I have no idea. Kejo, if you are a male lover, male enjoyer, and you want someone super fun, Kejo is absolutely insane. Anyways, back to characters because I got distracted. Truffle and Filbert, the Lil Phoebe. She is she's kind of like not Grendel. What's his name? Charging Warframe, and she rides on a pig and she can move very fast. If you like Volt, she moves very fast on a piggy like Volt, but when she's on the pig, she also does collision damage, so it's kind of like Goss a little bit as well. And then Lizbel, we don't know anything about because she wasn't in the beta, but she is a little girl with big swords. So I don't know what the Warframe inspiration is going to be for her. Maybe there isn't one. Who knows? But yeah, she is a little girl with big claymore. She spins around, and it looks like she has like a big slam or something like that. So that's all the starter characters here. Like I said, I'm gonna get Rebecca for some, AFK supporter. Probably gonna be playing Veronica a lot until I get Lynn, and then eventually I'll have all the characters listed because you can get all the characters for free, big. But who I'll be mainly playing, and leveling up. Probably gonna be playing a lot of like Veronica. We'll see though. Anyways, besides that, what else I want to talk about? Let me get my gameplay back on here. So this was me farming for weapons before they changed it. I don't know if this method of farming for weapons is going to stay the same, but as you can see, it's pretty much just same relic type of system like in Warframe, where at the end, this was a solo run, though. I actually wasn't playing with people, so they still give you 3 options, which is really nice for a solo run. And Warframe, if you do a solo relic, I'm pretty sure you only get to choose from your relic, which is, So now, if you have a secret letter in this, you'll be able to choose from 3 things. I don't know. More people are going to be co-oping, though. In the beta, it's rare to find someone to co-op with, realistically. I do want to talk about secret letters, though, since this is, like, the main system of the game and stuff like that. Get some more gameplay to put in the background. I go to Kejo, and this like is balloons. It is what it is. Just focus on my voice. Focus on my voice. Listen, it's in the background. Anyways, so there is 19 characters in the game, and there is all of them are going to be free to unlock. There's also weapons, all that. Also, we're going to be getting Psyche's bow for free when you hit level 45. Level 45 in the beta took me like a week and a half. I was doing some refreshes here and there, so it might have changed. And they also could have changed how much EXP you get, and stuff like that from like main story and just like dailies and all that. We don't know how the daily system's going to work anything anymore since it's not gacha. But yeah, so you need secret letters to farm for characters, and these come from the main story. They come from side quests. They come from exploration. They come from open world chests. They come from daily quests. They come from weekly challenges, and they come from in-game events. Don't know what events they're going to have because, it's different from the beta. They did have a lot of events that they showed on the live stream, but we don't know what's finalized and all that. So, come back later. I'll have an updated video on that and farming and stuff. I want to make an actual video dedicated to farming characters once it actually comes out, so I can have like a walkthrough of me doing it with you guys instead of just, saying, yo, I did this in the beta. It may or may not change. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have that and it's just like completely changed system. So yeah, but that is the general basis of the idea. Like I said, once again, if you played Warframe, you pretty much know 90% of the game. I played Warframe, so that helped me out a lot in the game. I played Warframe and I played other gacha games, and this is Warframe anime, no longer gacha, but it had a gacha basis. So kind of know all that together, And last thing you need to know is that Psyche and Rebecca are going to be like the first rate up characters. Now, what is a rate up character? They said this is going to be characters that have increased chance for secret letters for 28 days. Originally, Psyche was a limited banner character and Rebecca was a standard banner character, but now they've changed that to being, these are kind of going to be in Warframe. They have prime versions of Warframes, and while the prime version of a Warframe is available or unvolted, pretty much they're on rate up on their drops from relics, and a lot of people are going to be farming these relics at the same time and everything, and you want to go for these relics while you can get them, because if you don't, then the relic drops are going to change, and those relics are going to become vaulted, and you no longer get them. They said they're going to do a slightly different system in this game, so I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but they said for 28 days, the Psyche and Rebecca are going to be on rate up. So we'll see how that works, you know, how that plays out and all that type of stuff. But like I said, let me know who you're most hyped for in Duet Night Abyss, who you plan on farming for, what you plan on playing. I'll be streaming twitch.tv/gibbb. Tons of, you know, I'm going to be playing for a very long time. I can't play Kejo, which I'm sad about, but you know, I'll find someone fun to play. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this helped you out a little bit, gave a little bit of insight, something like that. I know it's a little bit all over the place. I'm a sidetracked guy. It is what it is, you know. But anyways, goodbye.